All right, so we got a new video today. New project, a little different than the other ones. We're building a bike, as you saw in the thumbnail. It's a Flatland bike. I always wanted to build one, a BMX bike, because I've ridden for 25 years, but never trusted myself to weld something strong enough to hit ramps and jump down stairs and things. Flatland's a different animal. Never really considered building one until recently, so we're gonna do that now. This is future me speaking, because I, for some reason, didn't film an intro. Bike's already done, you'll see that shortly. It's different than anything else I've seen, so stay tuned and hope you enjoy it. Also stay tuned, the next few videos are gonna be wild. Wild. I'll show you a little preview here. I don't know if you can see that over there, right there. If you can't see it, you'll have to hang around. It's coming. All right. So to build our frame, I got this jig. This was a sawhorse I was building, sort of on a whim. Got the top done and had it set aside. When I realized I could use this for the jig, built a couple legs real quick, built all these little jig pieces to fit this frame. This is of course adjustable for head tube. This height is This would be a 12-inch bottom bracket height. Got your axle. I can move these around to fit. And this is what we'll use to get it all fit up and keep it square. Bought a head tube online and a bottom bracket online. And the rest we're gonna make right here in the shop. Got a lot of the copes done. Took forever. Put a piece on, take it back off, put it on, take it off, trim it. But got the dropouts cut. Ta-da! Got the head tube cope decent. Still got to trim that. I'll round them off and trim them down. Got a little bit of, that one's higher. Got to get it fixed up. Joints aren't bad at all. The dropouts fit nicely. The tunnel, I had to cut a hole right there for the chain to go through. That's gonna suck. This was surprisingly, I'm not gonna say easy, but panels went together pretty quick. Time to mark the chain hole. I cut this 22 sprocket. It's what I'm going to be putting on it eventually. I'll buy one. 9-tooth on the back. Lined up to the bottom of the teeth to get the bottom of the chain hole. Just to get an idea. And get some marks here. Yowza, what a pain in the butt. Well, it comes down to this. I've gotten everything I can think of done before I got these things mounted to it permanently. And now I guess it's the moment of truth. It's time to get it all locked up, welded in. No looking back. And I just hope I have everything ready to go and correct. Because like I said, no going back. One of the things you saw me working on a minute ago was the tunnel. If you could see through it, that's where the chain goes. It's a long open, hopefully you can see in there, long open tunnel. Got it all to fit up somehow. Looks like it's in line with where the chain's gonna go. So like I said, I think I'm ready. Let's have one more look at the frame before we cover it all up. I don't think I've talked about that. It's a stiffener, absolutely necessary. I ran the simulation on it, and without this, the bike would break in half. Got the dropouts, head tube, everything's ready to go. I'll cut the head tube down once I get everything put together and I figure out what fork I'm gonna run. Okay, frame is fabricated. Decided I'm going to build my own handlebars now because I don't know why. Because really I paid as much for this and the shipping as I did for a set of bars, but not really good bars, just basic bars. So I can get nicer ones for a little cheaper, and it'll be fun to just try it. See if I can do it. This is 0.875, 3 foot long, 16th wall, I think. So let's see if we can build some bars. Well, here it is. Obviously it's not painted yet. I want to ride it a little while, make sure it doesn't crack so I can see all the welds and everything. I spared you the build because it took forever. All the bearing spots need to be ground out because they warped a little bit. But the rest went together pretty good. Everything's pretty straight. The chain runs good. Doesn't hit the frame, which is sweet. Everything spins nice. It's probably 25 pounds maybe. It's a little heavy compared to some, but I bought mostly cheap parts just to start. I don't need to get anything real fancy. And as it still was $700 for all the parts. I seriously have 1/8 of an inch of clearance, the crank arm to the frame on each side. So it's tight, real tight. Also made sprocket. Instead of buying a spline drive sprocket, I built one, no spline drive, and I drilled a new hole in the back of the crank arm to pin it closer in because you can't use the original hole. It's because I ran a 22 sprocket. And you need about a 25 tooth to utilize the stock hole. And I didn't want to buy one of the special cranks that has that boss closer because those were expensive. When all I had to do was drill and tap a hole and it was done. Pretty happy. Just hope it holds up. And then eventually I'll paint it. I was going to powder coat it, but I've got I have some spots I just could not get out. I welded them up and they sunk even further. So I just stopped. The welds are a little ugly because I'm not a welder, I just weld. There is a difference. But I'm gonna go ride it now and see how it feels, see how it handles. And maybe put a little of that footage in here, I don't know, we'll see. If I do anything worthwhile. So far, success. Stoked on the bars, they look nice. Let's go ride it. I'm not a Flatlander, but the bike works nice. I'll continue riding it, eventually get some tricks. This is way easier than all my other bikes from the past, which makes sense because that's what it's built for. But that's enough for this one. I got nothing else. So I'll keep you posted on progress. Stay tuned for the next one. It's coming soon. It's going to be a big one.